soon. Oh, be a little comfortable. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing with me. I'm Big Mashu. I'm playing some more Avowed. I'm in love with it. It's the best thing ever for a Big Mashu. And we're gonna jump right back into it. I think we're just about done with this part of the map.
Mayu, what happened here?
Holy God!
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city.
Oh shit.
My home. Damn it. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
I'm sure someone... More bandits. They can't have killed everyone.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
It's not fair, is it? Not fair.
They burn. They blind us.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little power. Power goes a long way. Just a little spark.
Gotta get all that loot. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Playing some more Avowed. It's Saturday night. If you're in the club, jump in the chat. Let's hang out. I'm home alone. I'm feeling naughty. And I'm gonna be playing games all night. Smoking
I hope
dope.
everyone is alright.
So
Animancers
that's your
know how to
thing.
plan for an emergency.
You're in the club.
We've never seen
Come
one
on
like
in.
this. If anything happened to Quilichi,
Here we go.
Welcome to get my life back together.
To your left.
Bravo!
Bravo! Bravo!
What was that? Ah! You
Protect the envoy.
be here!
Watch yourself.
On your right.
guess we're not friends.
Suggest we give them some space. I don't think we want to get in a fight with the Steel Garrote just yet.
What do you mean?
Why will they not leave us? It cuts. It cuts.
Where the heck us first, dude? People take them.
Let's finish this.
This is a plan.
That's all of them.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Motherfuckers. I don't know how we
We'll get him
recover.
back, don't worry.
Our past is in those flames. Our history. Everything we are.
Don't be scared.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly.
Breathe into a sack or something if that happens again. Works like a charm.
Rabbits in a burrow. Hunted.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people are looking for leadership. A sense of direction.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
Are you all right, old man? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I am, thankfully, unharmed. We live to fight another day.
Yeah, we do.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people,
The Steel Garrote are
they offered us no negotiation. Don't be naive. Anyone who serves under an Adiran banner, your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform.
We agree on one thing.
That sort of thinking is precisely why my...
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt. Tell us. Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother had the dream scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting I'm so sorry.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready.
You want me to do the talking? The evidence is clear. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island.
But this is madness. When I Koichi, tell him.
Envoy.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd...
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel God.
This is no time for a theological discussion. We can't remain in Emerald's...
There is no reason to stay. Unless you count picking through the... We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only set...
No. I say we go to Paradise.
What has gotten into you?
As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our...
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under... I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from...
Paradise, no doubt. Walls, guards, and close to the sea if things get really bad.
It's unpredictable, and that's why it has a chance.
When did you grow a spine?
Who says I have? Take care in your travel.
They'll do well in Paradise. It's completely safe.
My days of subterfuge are behind me. Be the leader these people need, and they will follow you anywhere.
What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the...
Oh, I do?
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in...
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will. If you're looking for the garden, I can... Luckily, you've got me. The foremost Akitan...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia...
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling.
Gods, here.
Which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there. Before Fjord went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp. Oh no. I've got to warn them. You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and...
Ugh, what a whirlwind. I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomfortable.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence.
There's a gate to the north.
The best rangers that are left, you mean? Who sundered Steel...
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Same...
heard, Vidaro. This settlement is done for.
This
You don't think the
settlement
Clavager
is
died
our
alone
home.
on the strangle
I can't
route?
believe you already
Why?
abandoned it.
Don't you? You're messy.
It's you. The godlike. The Rangers, I thought they were lying. All of us. What was few? Forgive. Yes. I'll be straight with you. The steel gout, it wasn't enough to burn our city. Now, she'll let you close. You can take her. A relic of old Valia. My young nephew stood up to the steel goat. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. Nothing can quench a loss this deep. I want that commander to... You'll find her at the... Bring back the ring. I can't... I should go now. Damn the demons. Damn the steel goat. Spit on their graves. How can our family go on?
What was it all for?
Soldiers by the watchtower.
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord. We were outnumbered. It was more efficient.
Give me one reason why I should...
Because one wrong move from you and my soul... Now, state your business, and don't... It was a token to prove my honor. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my stand. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. And you know about leadership, do you? On account... My soldiers have seen the living lands. This... Then take the damned thing if it means that much to you.
Looking for spiders, you'll find them up ahead. Come and get me.
We've got company!
a blacksmith would know what to do with that.
Quiet as a soul.
Give me the loot. Glad it came that way.
Is it done? Is the captain dead? Don't you... To what? Alive? How can you believe on... But... If I am gone, I expected more from you, godlike. I need to sit with what you have...
Nothing ever changes. Look at you that in arguing over the actions of
Here they come.
Let's finish this.
Glad that's over.
Behind you! I'll fix this.
That'll show him.
Misguided Nimdut. I really don't think...
Clear this camp out and get the hell out of here.
I know that's not Zarx.
Left! Look left.
Nice work.
Guess they all had to die.
Come closer, envoy. A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand.
Kill you all.
One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. Doesn't it? One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research.
What right do you have to cast
As the future caretakers of the living lab, Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lab. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, you see, the Steel Garrote answer to the burned queen, not your floundering empire. And we will... And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dogs, Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential. Has she? You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living lands, so our grasp on this island... What you do with this information is up to you. Either way... Perceptive. Maybe before I let you go, a little bird sang...
You might be evil, but...
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulse. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any... You know, there's a depraved part of me that...
Let's make this a...
I call her shit.
Here they come.
Come on, just put me back.
Stop right there! Protect the envoy!
Anna!
He's also...
Look left!
You gotta put her down quick.
Stop right there! Protect the envoy!
You're not gonna regret this! Anna!
That was fun.
Idiot. You can beat a godlike? Cool. Bunch of fools.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the living? I will not forget Fiorma Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? She'll have her work cut out for her in Thirdborn. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what I'm afraid.
At least that tells us we're on. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've... Right. The garden.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's a... Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley.
Or maybe that god poking around your...
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise. But it could... This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could...
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with... Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it.
I'll pass. I've heard too many...
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Oh,
just me then.
Flute. Let's go,
really?
baby.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the dream...
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Tama lost his bat. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back.
Get some rest. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened. You aren't responsible. I'll get the bastards who did this. What?
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
My city. It's all gone. We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again. What if I'm tired of I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at even with all the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But my parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. And right now, that's all I have some pondering to do. You too.
God damn.
I've been sending my... For now, the Steel Garrote will keep a watchful eye on my people. But we will do the same to them. From inside the... Meanwhile, the Adherents will enjoy their false... Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. Despite everything that happened. We all deserve better. Well, if you need anything... Not before I've done some reading.
Alright. Y'all chill.
You smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nothing more shameful than a soldier.
How many did you lose?
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's.
What's up, dude?
You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn...
Chill.
Playing Avowed right now, dude. It's so good.
I got my camera on.
Oh, shit.
Turn yours on.
Oh, I'm streaming. I'm live right now.
Oh.
Yeah. You're looking good and healthy, skinny, and young as always.
It was a bloodbath.
See here.
Who's the only
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes. How heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
No, but most are.
Yeah, fine.
Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
They're so long.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's
Yeah,
Reach
they're
until
long
more
as hell.
reinforcements
I've been growing
arrive
on
to
for
contain
10
the
years
Dream
since I got
Trolls.
out.
Whatever your intentions here,
I haven't got a haircut since I
not
got
worth
out,
it.
dude.
Better to go back to
Bro, I
Paradise
have
where
to.
it's safe.
I'm fucking balding.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
It keeps
we cannot.
growing. I keep
No matter how
whacking
many
it
we
up.
lose.
At least one
This
of you has
right
the backbone
here,
of
man.
a Rawatayan.
Like, I'll get it
Maybe
down to
he'll
here,
do
and
all
she's
right out
like,
here.
Get rid of it. You
At
look like
ease.
a mountain
The
man.
envoy's more than capable, and I know
I can
my way
still
around
barely even
Shatterscar,
grow a beard.
even if it's been a few years.
Look, Envoy. Kith
I
aren't too
can send you
keen on
pictures
adherence at the
where
moment.
I've got it like
Rumor of what
big
happened in
old
Fjord is
beard.
already
Yeah.
starting to spread. Just
crazy.
What
watch
are you
your
gaming
back,
on tonight?
all right?
Nothing yet. I'm not sure. What are you playing?
Good luck,
Avowed.
Gods protect you.
Not even sure.
It's like a simple
Tusk.
Skyrim.
But I know Thirdborn.
Super sick.
It used to be
though,
made of
super
sterner
fun.
stuff.
We'll be counting the dream thralls for a while yet. Must be at least 30 or more.
Thirdborners have been on edge. Ah, welcome
me a
to the
mission
shit,
so I can
envoy.
destroy
Sorry
it.
for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a
My wife
fucking
and,
horde of
son just went
dreamfuls
out to Japan
screams up the
today.
path. At least they're not coming out of
Really?
the fucking
Yeah, I
rock
go
like they
out
did in the
like,
mines.
10 days
Oh,
for 2 weeks.
dreamful spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague.
Yeah.
Neither the land
Yeah.
nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Black Canary in
Aye,
Japan
a
right
living
now.
nightmare.
I'm about to go
They
back to
swarmed
them.
just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Yeah, we miss it.
It's
We
awesome.
talk about it all the time.
We go like once a year.
What kind of
You
feet have
guys
you
will have
got?
to come up sometime
We're
to
talking
Michigan.
about a whole mine filled with them.
I got, dude. We'll come up, go to my lake house, dude. It's too fun, dude.
Follow the path down.
Heck yeah.
You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories
Bunch
about
of jet
cave-ins up
skis,
there.
side by side,
Watch your step.
4-wheelers.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Whitford, there's a lot of Muslims up there in Michigan. Is it crazy or?
You know, I live near Dearborn. It's not bad.
The powers
Everyone
that
has their
be
own town in
decided we'd
Michigan.
help Thirdborn reopen an
I've
old
just
abandoned
bought
sulfur
building
mine.
house out near
Help arm
Milford.
Thirdborn against the
And
dream
then,
scourge, you
I got a
see.
spot up on
Make
Houghton Lake.
friends. But it's
And,
not my place to talk
Just
about
be
any of
chilling,
it.
Man. Playing video games, building robots, hanging out.
If it please you,
Yeah.
sounds like they need all the help they can get.
I'm too messed up to like
Clearing
work
out
with
dream
my body
scourged
anymore.
spiders.
Yeah.
Sounds
It
like
happens.
honest work to me.
A couple years after I got out, this lady freaking sideswiped me.
Really? Holy shit, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, she like fell asleep at the wheel. She was like a nurse or something. So, yeah, my neck was like. So
Man,
now everything's messed up. Like I just sit here and it hurts.
I'm so glad you're not like something worse, man.
That's okay. I get paid for it every month. So.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, the doctor was like, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of stuff here that is about a decade old. And I was like, yeah, that sounds
Darren,
like military stuff.
please.
And he's
Yep.
like,
We
yeah.
need help.
Our parents,
So I
they-
gave him the time frame.
We were
and
out
he's like,
finding
it looks
food,
about right.
but when
I'll
we
show
came
you
back,
exacerbate a
they
few problems that were
changed.
coming up already.
They attacked
Did you
us.
link that to your
Tried to rip us apart.
VA?
Did you say your
Yeah.
parents
Nice.
changed?
70%.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
We locked them inside the
That's-
house.
that's
we
a
don't
hard-
know what to do.
That's an awesome step, dude.
No, 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 you can't kill them.
Tamamu,
I
the
have,
Darren is
I had
right.
a guy that used to work for
They're
me
in our
who was,
home by the cliff face.
Disabled.
No, no.
Oh man,
Father.
this game is great, dude.
Please,
I haven't
try to
played
make it fast.
I want to get it.
and let us know when it's
It's
over.
free on Game Pass.
We'll need to do the last
If you have
rites.
Xbox.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what
Or
a thing to
have
say about
Game
one's
Pass on the
family.
computer.
I have it on the computer.
Yeah. There's
I
only
shot
3
Greenthro's
classes:
head.
a ranger, a fighter, and a wizard. And
The branch breaks.
They're all fun.
See! Swarm! Devour!
Here we go!
On your right.
Bang! Right to the head. Time to go.
Left leg! Stay sharp. Dream thralls everywhere.
Another glorious battle.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dreams.
Fear not,
How long till they fix this
citizens.
godforsaken
Godlike
platform?
is
It will be
here.
better for all of us if we
I
fix
don't
the
know why
lift.
it signed me out of my Microsoft store.
Sounds like Microsoft. Oh boy, it's a big map, eh?
Man, we just got a deal to switch off our phones to AT&T and basically paid off all of our phones. So and got brand new phones. This is the what is this face? The new it's Samsung, like the 16 or something, or
Oh yeah.
this one. It's like the brand new one that they just came out with.
You good?
Yeah, I like it so far.
I break my phone so much. I would have like a pixel.
Yeah, I've got to get a screen protector on mine. I definitely cracked screen.
Watch your right!
You gotta get a sample on it.
We do, man. I don't know if he actually plays video games, so he's a weird one. He used to like to pretend that I was a nerd, and I catch him with fucking Legos.
What's that?
Said he'd always pretend that I was the nerd, and then I'd catch him with Legos.
Dude, if you saw my Lego collection, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's a super nerd, dude.
Dude, we should call
Your reputation is well deserved.
We should actually. We should call him right now.
You got his phone number?
I might actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Johnny Sacco.
Damn, the Florida man himself.
A dead village. Voices. Feels like one of John's ghost stories.
Probably like Hawks.
You gotta
calling
get back
me.
with me. You never call me. You never talk to me. I feel like you don't love me anymore.
What up, Sacco?
Yeah. Let the call back.
It's locked. I thought that
He
was
might have forgot
obvious.
to save my number and his phone didn't know who it was. I'll text him.
Sounds about right.
I don't answer numbers I don't recognize either.
Hell no.
Occasionally I do, and then they're like, is this guy here? Where is he from Phil's? I'm like, I don't even know that dude. This is Jose, bro.
Oh, you're right. Oh, no.
Enemy to the right.
One for That's it for me. Right flank.
I'm down for the Helldivers here, see if you want.
Yeah, we could do that.
Three things you
Trying
can
to
count
sign
on.
into my
Sand,
Xbox shit.
monsters, and more sand.
Let me I know it's really a good squad of Helldivers.
Heck yeah. It's been a while since I played it, but I'm level like 35 or something on there.
Yeah, it's about what I'm at. I don't know. I played every once in a while. I'm not a huge Helldiver. But a lot of people in the club are. Hello?
Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab.
I'm still trying to sign in on everything and it's giving me problems.
Sounds like Microsoft.
Yeah, I still apparently use my Yahoo account. I need to change that for my Xbox account. But I don't even use that account anymore because it's just so out of date, you know.
Yeah.
They don't update their stuff on Yahoo.
Yeah. Come on, give me something good up here. There we go. Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Shit.
Show me what you got. To your left.
Protecting up here. Common loot? Better be something sick.
Keep walking.
You're mine now.
Oh, shit.
Some of them are still wearing third-born homespun of Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
That's what I'm asking. How long must they suffer?
Quiet as the depths.
Bang right to your face, idiot.
Treacherous weed!
Sailors, soldiers, fishermen, to monsters.
I wish I could help them. But the Dream Scourge won't allow it.
Protect the envoy!
Glory in the brush!
Who, me?
Oh, this room I just fucking come out.
New leaves in the oasis.
Turn the camera off since they turned the light out on.
Why did you cut them down?
Who is that weird homeless man you're showing on the screen? Get him out of here. Feel it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, where are we? Alright.
Last I heard from Sacco, he was like adopting kids and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Good on him, man. I couldn't do it, you know.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
How old are your
kids
kids
did you
now?
have?
I only have the one that I know of.
Yeah, I've only got two that I know of. My daughter is gonna be 14 this year.
Okay.
And my son is gonna be
Are they?
in November.
Did you?
Damn. Getting
Are
up
they
there, driving
dead?
soon.
Yeah.
It had to be done.
I
It
feel
can
old,
make you
boss. I
stronger,
feel
but
old.
Yeah.
you never have to
me
like it.
too, man.
Don't forget that.
I feel like
Let's
I've
go,
lived a
Namiho.
couple lives now, all
We need to be
stacked
with
on
them now.
one, man.
I always tell people
Eventually.
the Marine Corps ages you in dog years.
Mm-hmm. They
What
got
is
legal.
that?
It's a weed pen. It's
That's a fucking magic wand. What are you talking about?
yeah. I put it on. I have a bunch of silly batteries. This one looks like a magic wand. This is when I play like D&D games or like fantasy games. I use my magic wand.
That's cool as shit.
They got legal dope where you're at yet?
No, no.
Whack.
This is like the Bible Belt.
Yeah. Dude, they made weed legal like 4 years ago. It was the coolest shit ever, dude. I'll be smoking too much weed.
I got my medical license when we lived in Florida. I had it for 2 years. So, yeah.
Sucks. I'm going to Japan again. No weed out there. Just me
no.
and my lonesome ideas, which is dangerous. It'll be fun. Where are we going here? Enter the well.
Your dreams are gonna be nuts out there. Every time I would smoke for a while and then get off of it, like I have really vivid dreams.
Making wasps!
Yep.
You tear at our bark!
It'll get bad. Yeah, this game is sick if you get fucking guns in it. It's super dope when you blow
ready
up
for
the
more?
musket and just blow their head off. We will enter the well now.
Be prepared.
Down we go. Hello. Anyone
There
down
are
there?
horses at the bottom of the well.
I'm here to relieve your suffering.
Okay, we're definitely in a ghost story.
Right to the face. Bang! Missed my shot. Back. I love this ricochet.
Dodge this!
So let me see. PC game.
And down she goes.
Heck yeah, bro, they got promotions. It's $1.
For what?
For the next 14 days.
Oh, for Game Pass?
Another win. But
Give
who's
me
counting?
fine, Bo.
Credit card, so when I forget, they can charge me the $15. I'll be right back.
Yo, if I can get down there, I'll kill you. I promise you, I'm not bullshitting. Everything I can kill in this game will die. Oh, so the game's bullshit. Oh. Alright.
But yeah, man, I think it'd be fun to get up there, man.
Yeah, you guys should definitely come, dude. It's so fun.
Lead the way.
Lead the way where? I don't know what you want me to do. There's no way through. Am I missing something here? Am I dumb? How dumb am I? This is a third grade riddle here.
What's the riddle?
I don't know. I'm just like in a little dungeon. Can't be that difficult to figure out.
I'm pretty good with riddles.
Alright, there's only one passage to go. Ball looks like it should explode. Let me just shoot this. Bang! Oh, that's not it. Pull out a trusty grenade. 22 of those bad boys. It sounded like Donkey Kong. Of course it's so I can shoot something and blow up a wall. It was a third grade riddle. Haha!
How long did that take you? About
Dream thralls.
3 minutes?
Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
Come on, everybody! I saved you.
The result of the flowers will
Oh my God, you're all sick. What have I done? Doors open. Go infect the world.
Red petals.
We made an oath. We can do nothing for them.
We're damned.
Hello? Let me in so I can kill you. I'll find a way around it. It might be much, much worse. Found a way around. Now you're all gonna die. Should have unbarred the door. Oh, you're lucky I have to talk to one of you, bozos.
Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
Whoa, that's a weird looking beard.
We heard that you speak with the voice of the Emperor.
I do, that is
That you
me.
come in the name of the Empire.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar then?
Yes.
That's fortuitous.
Yeah, well, that's downloaded.
We're
I gotta
naturalists
add
who
you
created
on
a small
Xbox.
settlement here after
Yeah,
Adir
cool.
ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We
Crystal
should have
spiders.
fled. The local adherents warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away.
but one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Wingar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions.
Should be
The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether dream thralls can be permitted to live.
If I have you on here at all.
So much seems reasonable when viewed as a hypothetical. But when people you've known for years are affected, it's different. We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice, but...
We thought we could save them.
Nice beard.
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need... Envoy. Kill the dream thralls for us. That way Wingar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill it.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the dream thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends. Your husband and my brother. No, just... I know he has provided for us before. Once we have the right provisions,
what kind of
we can
icon
decide
do you
what to do
have?
next.
Hard to say. Give me a moment here.
Alright.
Please, think about this. My brother.
You'd be surprised
Oh,
how many
shut
Matthew
up.
88
You're a cold
No, Mashu.
monster.
M-A-S-H-U.
I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
Okay.
Big Mashu. I will go kill your husband, your brother. It matters not to me.
But that seems...
Bye-bye.
Maybe I'll guide him back.
Best.
Did you get that?
That really felt like murder, boys. We are really taptoeing on whether we're the hero or not. But I did murder all your husbands and
It is done now.
brother, whatever you said.
This miserable chapter is over. Halfor would have... But at least he's at...
I envy his peace.
If we had better provisions, we'd at least be able to hide out here until the Inquisitor's attention wandered.
No, just put us out of our misery.
She doesn't speak for us, Envoy. Kill her.
You've doomed us, Envoy. He'll just tell the Steel...
You whine too much. We'll go to Eagle's Reach.
We owe it to my brother to do something.
Give me that money. No, you guys got something else down here. Quit hiding it from me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's where I came around the corner. Alright, I'm out of here, but if I come back and there's something I didn't... Ooh. You see? You thought I wouldn't see this little cove here and a treasure chest you were hiding from me. How dare you? I'm the godlike. Were you able to find Mashu 88?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that was you. I sent it. I just sent yo. Check your messages.
Very interesting. I did not receive it. Oh, there it is.
You got it?
Yeah. Unsure. Find out soon. Unbar the door. Peasants. Gadlight comes through. Onward to Thirdborn we go.
Many blooms. So what have you got there? Some sort of puzzle piece?
Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too? It isn't
Xbox,
safe anywhere,
like,
so I'm not troubled by this. If I die, there are so many
Oh, yeah.
flowers here. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly.
That was it.
Yeah, you did. I can add you as a friend here in a second.
He was. I wish I were as forgiving as him.
Strange. Not sure exactly how to add you as a friend here, but I'll find out shortly.
It's not safe. Will you go chase them out? And maybe
I think I saw a cairn across the lake bed. That must be the place.
If I go to Dearborn, that'll be
Disturbs us.
the furthest
We see you.
north I've ever been.
Really?
Actually, no. Well, on the east coast, anyways. On the west coast, I don't know really what.
Quarry in the brush!
That's done? Who's hungry?
Whack. Oh, my feet are getting cold.
Tomorrow, another episode of 1903 comes out.
Oh, no, you don't!
You like cowboy shows?
She's a shadow!
You watch 1903?
Nah. I heard it's great though.
Oh yeah, bro.
It's got Harrison Ford in it, right?
No. Oh yeah. That's the one. Yeah.
My boy Harrison Ford.
We'll get him next time.
Sorry, it's the 1923.
I think that's what it is.
1903. Yeah, it's 1923. Yes. So good.
Those dream thralls are at third
Oh,
one.
the city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I've been looking for somebody to watch shows with me. The last person I had that watched shows with me called me a racist and then stopped talking to me after like a half-year friendship. I was like, you obviously don't know me. I'm just an asshole.
Oh, you're a friend.
Yeah, yeah, basically what happened was, I said, I'm tired of seeing movies and TV shows that person is playing. It's like a historical movie or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like say they took, you know, like Little Mermaid, for instance, which is, I believe, like a German, that's where it came from, Germany or something.
Let's finish this.
And they made it a black guy, and I was like, I don't like that. That thing is bullshit, and I've refused to watch it. So, and he was like, that's racist. Stop talking to me. After being friends for 2.5 years.
Red hair.
What word? Oh yeah, he was always yelling at me. He was quiet though. He called me a racist. I never used it. Never. And he would say it all the time. He called me a racist. Okay, bro. I'm opinionated. But I'm the racist.
You're right.
Me and my mixed children and my friends with mixed children. I'm so racist.
I was doing improv for a while. Like, on stage. It's kind of like practice and get ready for streaming D&D, you know?
Yeah. Were you good at it?
Oh, I loved it. It was super fun. I had a few stage shows. It was super cool and fun.
Thank
But
you,
a
God,
lot of
for
people
the
thought I was racist because I was Those are good. You couldn't do that. I'm like, yeah, I can. I can do whatever the hell I want.
I'm married to one of them. Where did you take the impression
They're
from?
like, you can't just do a stereotypical Asian woman. I'm like, I'm not doing a stereotypical Asian woman. That's my wife you're talking about, alright? And then I just hit him with, want me on your car? Yeah, so I did a few classes at improv school up here. A few shows. I go up there every once in a while. I'm in a few improv groups, but most of the time I'm just having fun on games.
I remember one time I was driving a PM around.
Yeah.
And with,
Hold it right there,
it was,
Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick?
It was the
Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daron. The
what
only
was that other
strange
range
dreams
guy? The
we've
other,
had
the
involve
officer,
your mother.
the two oldest shit dudes. I can't remember what his rank was.
What are you doing
You know,
here?
I was their
Tamerta's
driver
gonna have
for a
a
little
fit.
while.
Yeah.
So I was driving around one time, and they were just talking about racist stereotypes, and it
Left
was
without saying my
so
goodbyes.
funny. And then,
Kai
like,
shouldn't be
they
here.
were like,
None of you should be here.
they were like, oh yeah, you know, like
You're
you
with
can't
the
get with them
Adirans
black
now?
girls because they'll hit
I'm
you
with
with
the
a frying
Envoy,
pan,
and
then,
we're
and
against
then the
the
other
Dream
one was
Scourge.
like, well, no, they'll stab you, and the other guy responded with, no, that's
And you should respect
that's
our authority
Hispanics,
to
like,
protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers
and they're
like
like, what
you.
do you think, Hawkins? I was
Come
like,
on, Darren,
you
they
know,
slew those
my
dream
girl's
thralls for
Hispanic,
us.
I've got no opinion.
doubt he could have done that if he was sick.
And they were like, you're no
I, for
fun.
one, thank you.
And they
We
would
couldn't
fuck
take
with
him on
me
our own.
all the time. Like, I
Are you
would pull
smoking
out,
Steph?
and they're like, God damn,
The
you
Adirans
drive like my
raised
mom
Fior.
fucks.
We'll be
like,
next.
That's hilarious.
And
Fior
then, like, I
and
would
Severno
pull
had
out,
all
like,
the time in
you
the
know,
world,
faster,
but
and
we
then they were
squandered
like,
it
oh, you're gonna
arguing
kill
amongst
us,
ourselves.
screaming at the top
Don't
of their
make the
lungs.
same
And I was like, you told me to drive
Darren,
faster,
you
Master
get on with
Gus. And he's like, yeah, but I didn't tell you to kill me. You know,
Fine.
like, just
All right.
shit like that, man. It was
I can't
funny.
keep
It
you
was a
out
good
if you're not
time.
sick anyway.
I had a good time
We
driving
just
them
have to
around.
take precautions.
Yeah.
Everyone in Thirdborn has lost something.
It was like a lot of
Pass
time
on
twiddling
through,
my
but
thumbs.
report
They
any
would go and they're
symptoms
like,
you see
"Yeah,
to the Tyrannu.
stay here.
They're
keep
responsible
the car
for
running, I'll
keeping
be
law and
back."
order around
And
here.
then they like
That's
come
the
back
problem
like
with the
3
Dream
hours
Scourge.
later. So I'd just
When
be
you
sitting
find
in the car,
symptoms,
twiddling
it's
my
already
thumbs
too late.
on my phone.
We better get to clearing out these corpses. We'll need help.
Enjoyed it. I miss it. It was fun.
Yeah. There's parts of it that I miss, and then
Exactly.
yeah, after they moved me to the road, about a year after that, Allenbaugh came about,
Yeah.
and he was a fucking prick, man.
Yeah, I didn't like that dude.
Yeah, he was just a fucking prick. And it was just like, you know, they gave me a lot of shit, and it was like, you know, what you don't understand is that I've had training, because they're like, you don't know how to do anything, and you've been here for a
We'd
year.
run out of resources eventually,
on the
and
road,
then
and I was like,
we wouldn't
yeah,
have the money to
I'm
restock.
the road sergeant.
This plague needs to end soon.
And I'm a Lance Corporal.
I don't know what we'll do if it
That's
doesn't.
what you don't get.
Anyway,
like, nobody has been
did you
here
need
to
any
train
linens?
me. I had 3 months of training. Basically told, shut up, drive around, pull people over, give them tickets. That's it. That's the only thing I had to do. And then go to traffic stops. And then I had no other training.
Yeah.
And then, so it was like, bro, like, I was responding to calls and saving people's lives with nobody telling me what to do.
Who needs fabric?
Yeah, dude.
Still
It's
have
military, and that guy shows up, and he was a field
And they're
hawk,
like,
too.
what do you mean you don't know how to fill out this paperwork? And it's like, I didn't know that paperwork fucking existed till like 2 days ago. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
the other way around.
It was
Dude, they-
crazy.
I worked the road for like 6 months, and they took me off till I left, dude. I like did something that pissed them off. I think I put someone in like handcuffs behind their head, above their head, and like on their knees.
Another day.
And they came in and I
My
was supposed
dear
to be
envoy,
questioning them.
just the sight of
And
you
they're like, "What are
recalls
you
fond
doing?"
memories of
Like, I
more
don't know,
civilized
dude.
days.
And I was
Damn.
upstairs so fast.
Oh, man. That's funny. Like, I don't know, like, little shit. I'll get in trouble for the littlest, stupidest shit. Like, one day, it was cold as hell. And we went up
noble
there
in
at
mission
like
and spirit
midnight,
both.
man, and we were
Truly,
working.
the
We had just
Emperor
switched to
chose his
days,
envoy
and then they
well.
called us up
I
there
envy
for
you to
midnight
have
for
met
some
him.
stupid fucking
I fear
reason.
he never
and
made
really,
it down to the
it was
port.
just to talk
Not
about
while I was
something.
there.
Yeah.
He's
And it was so dumb. There's something that they
How
could
I
have just
miss
waited
the
till the
sight of
next
your
morning
strapping,
for.
tall grass pikemen on parade.
So, you know, it's the middle of like my sleep. They wake us all up, send us
And
all
now
down
you
there
are relegated to
talk
the
about
fringes
something
of
for
the
like
Empire,
10 minutes.
like me.
Yeah,
Ah,
And then,
I'm wondering,
Yeah, like I
Forgive
had
me,
a hoodie
boy.
on, and I just
This
didn't
land
think about
takes
it,
its
and I
toll on
put my
mind
hands
and
in the
spirit
pouch.
both. I am
And then
the
they were
Greed,
like, "Get your
beleaguered
fucking hands
captain
out of
of
your
an
pockets!" I was like, "This ain't a
incorrigibly
pocket, it's a
roustabout crew.
pouch." And he got
Dear
so mad, he
Tawe,
slammed the
Koa,
back door of
Rana.
PMO and smashed
They
the
saw
window.
Adir
Never
with
got in
me,
trouble
you know,
for it.
then
They all sat there and
abandoned
laughed
me
about it.
here. Oh, I miss
That's
them terribly.
hilarious. Fuck that.
Maybe
dude.
the barkeep should cut
Dude,
him off.
that's so funny.
He's like, "What are you,
am
fucking
drunk on memory
autistic?" And then
only.
later I got tested. It
And
turns out I am
perhaps some
autistic,
regret.
actually.
Yeah, it turns out we were all
I only
autistic
wish
and
I
the
could
game is a
invite
bunch
my
of
crew
fucking
to my
guns.
table to share one last drink.
Hey, we know you're
Part as
retarded, but here's a
friends.
gun and 20 bullets.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, so, I mean, it was an interesting time.
You would
I don't
do
know.
that?
Yeah,
Venture
I
out
agree
into the
with you.
wastes
I'm in the
to
same
look for
boat.
them?
I enjoy some. I miss and enjoy some of the people I met, but some of the things we did were so.
I knew the
stupid.
moment I saw you,
Dude,
you
they
were
sent me
a
back.
paragon of your people. If anyone could
they put me
convince
in
Tawe,
charge of
Koa,
doing
and Rana to share
credentials for
one
everyone.
last drink with me, it's you.
Oh, I was doing that for a while, fingerprinting and stuff.
Yeah, dude, and they're like, all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna get everyone credential badges, and we're gonna send you back to the States for like a week, to do the training so you can get everyone these badges. I was like, all right, bet, cool. I'll go back to the States. They didn't book they sent me in a corporal, and they forgot to book my flight, right? So, like the day of, I was like, all right, I gotta leave, and they're like, oh, your flight's not paid for or something, and they got me one like the next day, sent me back, and I missed the training. It was 1 day of training, so I was just sitting there for like 3 days, and then flew back to Japan.
That's cool, free vacation, man.
It was the biggest shit show ever.
Just to the northeast,
Seriously.
living by an oasis in the sand sea. No fence, no
Yeah,
walls,
man,
no roof,
like,
exposed to the
Alabama
world.
and that,
But that's our
what was that
Tawe.
sergeant's
Nothing
name,
ever
man?
troubled
That's how
him that the
unimpressionable
stars
he
couldn't
was, but
fix.
He was just a fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
Or he was a
Deathly
staff
serious,
sergeant,
Koa was,
and,
about every
man,
little
like I would
thing.
sit there, be
Fled
writing
to the
reports
shark's
that
teeth
night.
with a few others
Like
when the
we
plague
would
came.
get off at
He
like
always had a
7, 8 at
fragile
night,
soul.
and we would be there till 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
She's a scholar of
writing
munitions,
fucking reports because
happier
he's
in the
like,
hold
"You
with
guys are
gunpowder
fucking
than out
morons.
beneath the
This
sky.
isn't worded
I
correctly." And
expect
it's
she's
just like,
still
bro,
holed
can I
up
do
in the
this in the
mine
morning
outside
or
of
something?
town,
Like,
polishing her arms.
you know, like, we drive around for 3 hours in the morning when nobody's at work because
Of
there's nothing
course.
to do.
You have been more than
Like,
generous
we
with
could
your
just
time
come
as
back,
it is.
finish this up.
Oathbinder guide
Like,
you in the Emperor's work.
Another
convoy,
time
and it
I
all
got
your
chewed
leaders
out
to come.
because I got sent to
Better than
the
off to
barracks.
shanties
There
all
was this
day.
kid that was like on watch or whatever for doing drugs,
Hell yeah.
and they went through his barracks room and like the kid had tied up his locker instead
Welcome
of
to the dead
using an
swordfish.
actual lock.
I
He
wondered
tied
when
up
it's
his
looking at
locker with a cable, like a charger, the phone cable.
Yeah.
And the guy, it was like some colonel, and he takes out his pocket knife and cuts the fucking cord, right?
Yeah.
And then something else happened. He tried to get into something else, and it was government property, and he fucking broke it open to get into this kid's shit to search through his shit. So I made a report on him. Like, I got back to PMO after, because I guess they just needed a witness there, so they sent somebody from PMO. So I got back and I was like, he broke government property, broke private property, blah, blah, blah. And then I went in there the next day
The
and
attack
checked,
sounded
and that
terrible.
report had been
could hear the
deleted,
fight
and
from in
then that
here.
guy had moved from
Getting
it to a
harder and
different
harder
station.
to pretend everything's
Yeah.
all right.
Get him out of here.
And they never said a word to me about it. Never. Nobody told me to write the report. Nobody. I wrote it up, and then they sent him to another station and deleted my report.
Yeah, that's because it was all for nothing. All of those reports they wrote were just literally going into the garbage, dude.
Yeah, and you know how I know that they were going to the garbage? Because I was the one that deleted them. After a certain number of years, it's like 9 years for big case files, and for minor infractions, it's like 3 years. You just put them in the shredder.
Yeah, dude. There was no,
and
like...
then put them in bags, and then like some company comes and picks them up and like takes it to get burned.
Why do you spend so much on
Because I sent the person that had that job before me. It was upstairs doing like fingerprints and dissemination of the reports and whatever.
Doesn't matter.
They're
dead.
Yeah, like the person that was doing that job before me didn't do his job, and so I had to fucking destroy like a couple thousand reports that were just in a fucking in boxes and like file cabinets that they were like, we don't know what to do with all this. And I went through and I looked at the SOPs and everything, and it said, yeah, these have to be destroyed or whatever for like past these certain years, and they had shit going back to like the 90s in there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna destroy
so much bullshit reported on nothing.
Why are you bringing
So some days I would
into
just be
this?
back there in that
He's not gonna touch
closet
me.
for like fucking
doesn't need
6
to be
hours
involved.
straight, just destroying
Look,
shit
there's a
and like
great
reading
reward in it
files
for
because I
whoever
was
helps
just curious,
me.
you know.
Wink.
Yeah.
So it had some juicy shit in
you're
there
a
sometimes.
real go-getter.
and-
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
they
in an
were like-
employee. Long
a
story.
Vindon
So
would come and tell
I'm
me
quite.
like, man, they were asking. Gunnar was like, "Where's
Oh,
Hawkins? I
you
haven't
know,
seen him
I'm
all
just
day."
an
Like,
intensely
I'd be back in that fucking closet,
My, they
like
communicate
fixing
through
that shit
graffiti,
up.
if you can believe it. I've not been able to.
So at the end, they finally moved like the 4 filing cabinets that were left to the front office because they had room for it then.
Yeah.
So
What? No,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You're so crazy.
I like doing
we
that. That
certainly
was
don't
fun.
need to tell
It was
Hajime about our crazy
relaxing.
ideas
Nobody
either.
took it too serious.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I got downstairs and put on the road, man, it was just like
good.
that's where they stick
Thank
all the
you.
fucking
Well,
pricks,
looks like
man.
you best be off.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Be sure to get
I
there and
hated
back
it.
quick as you can.
You
I'll
know?
be here. Wait.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, after I left
Don't forget your
Japan,
friend
though,
Geico and his
they sent me
completely
to
legal
North
package that you said
Carolina.
you'd pick up.
And North Carolina, I finally got corporal.
Nice.
Yeah. I told them I didn't want it. They're like, "What do you mean you don't want it?" I was like, "I get out in a year. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do for it?" And they sent me to a broke
Don't forget your friend Geico
platoon
and
where
his
it's just
completely
everyone
legal package
who's
that you said you'd pick up.
fat, trying to lose weight because like they're people deployed, but they were like
Yeah.
fat or had a broken leg or something and couldn't go.
Yeah.
So then they took all those people, made a platoon,
Yeah.
and then like as they got better, they took a group and would deploy them. And then towards like I had like
Winds above. You're really
9
here.
months left.
I knew I had to
Yeah.
find
And
you
they
as
were
soon as I
like,
heard
"Hey,
you were
we're
in
gonna."
Third Born.
We're
Chico?
gonna put you on a list right
When
now to
did you-
deploy.
Kai,
And I went and
you're
talked
here
to
too?
the officer.
Now I know
I don't
Third Born
remember
is
his
in good
name,
hands.
Yeah.
but he was
We've
an
gotta do something
officer
about the
at
Dream Scourge.
PMO too in
It's
Japan.
worse every day.
Oh, really?
So I knew him.
One of our neighbors
Yeah,
wasn't himself.
I can't remember his name.
And we can't afford to lose anyone. We need
Anyways,
people who will fight back.
I went and I
People
I
like
talked
Kai.
to him. I was like,
And
bro,
my
take
Uncle
me off the
Capo.
list. He's like, you don't want to
Me?
deploy? I was like, dude, my
no.
shit
You don't
has
know what you're saying.
changed, bro. Like,
Believe
I
me.
have 2 kids
But Capo,
now.
he's the
Two
real.
Like,
kids. I was at
That old
PMO
salty
for
monster
2
slayer.
years.
That
You know what I
Leviathan
mean?
Yeah, like,
hanging over the
been
market.
sitting
No.
at fucking.
was his
I,
work.
yeah, I was at PMO for 3 years.
Yeah.
Actually, 3.5 because I
Haven't done
changed
combat
my
shit
date.
in years.
I
What do you
changed my
mean?
date to meet up with my wife. So I was at PMO for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
And then I get back over there, and it's like I've been here for a year, sitting around twiddling my thumbs, and now you
Exactly.
tell me that
Uncle
I'm
Capo's
almost
the
done.
greatest warrior
That
Thirdborn's
you
ever
want me to
seen.
deploy? Like, bro,
well,
no. Like,
Thirdborn
I'm
hasn't seen
done.
the
I've
Capo
done
I
my
know in a
time.
long
Yeah.
I
time.
came here. I
I've tried
expected
everything to
deploy
convince him to
at,
get out of
like,
the house.
fucking
He
3
may be
years
old
ago.
now,
Like, what
but
are you
we can
talking
still
about?
use his
Yeah,
experience.
dude.
So no, like I'm
If Thirdborn
done.
could see him up
You
on
know?
those walls,
So-
they'd all follow
When
him.
I got the
Well,
California,
they're
I
like,
hate to
well, we're gonna
impose,
deploy
but
you, and then so I
would you
went
pay
and
him a
filled out
visit?
the early
He lives on the
releasement,
northeast
the
side
bird.
of town.
yeah.
He's
I,
tired
I,
of
so
hearing
I did
from
it for
me.
the max. That was all.
Maybe
Well,
one
actually, I
hero
did
to
it for
another,
like 6 months.
you know?
But
Yeah.
they sent it down to me, and they're like, "No, we're denying this because the most that, like, if you do it for 90 days, it has to be approved per the president's orders. It has to be approved. They can't say no. But since I did it for like 6 months. They were to meet my wife's EAS. They said no, they were being dicks.
And they
So I
stole
was
your
like, okay, well, I'll
research?
do it for 90 days. And then I did, since they took off the 90 days, it automatically got approved. They couldn't deploy me because I didn't have enough time.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, fuck you, I'm out of here.
I got to California, I had a year left on my thing. First, when I got there, they didn't give me anyone like to talk to or like meet up or like check in. They're just like, hey, go to San Diego, right? So I got there and it was a 96. And I had no clue where to go, so I just like went on base, like drove around for like a few hours. I ended up being like 2 days late to my like report by date, you know? And they were so mad at me. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. There was no one I could call. Like, no one from Japan gave me any like anyone to call or anything.
Over here.
They were so mad they NJP'd me, and then I didn't pick up corporal, and I got out like 6 months later. I went to like 2 like duty like huts.
Yeah, like there was like fucking, I want to say 10 to 15 corporals in our unit, because it was just all people who had like picked up corporal, finished their deployment, came back, or you know, they couldn't go redeploy immediately, or they had like, it was people out of their unit that like broke a leg and didn't get to go, so now they were here. So it was just like a bunch of fuck ups, like, and then
I was basically in the same platoon, but getting out. I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of this. And
they were like always telling me to do shit. And I was like, man, I don't care.
they
didn't get mad as fuck, bro. Like,
dude, like the last like month or 2 I was in the Marines, they didn't tell me not to even come in anymore, dude. I would just bring in my dogs and shit, and like I wouldn't listen to anyone. I would just go up to the baseball fields with my dogs. They were so mad. I was like, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Oh man.
Literally every day I'd show up whatever time I wanted. They were so mad.
They were like, hey, we need somebody to like work as like the training sergeant, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then I would come in like an hour late, and I'd pick up like, you know, breakfast for everybody, and then they're like one time this kid calls me, and I knew that my gunny was listening in, and he's like, hey, where are you? Gunny's looking for you. And I was like, oh, I was running late anyways, so I stopped and I picked up some donuts for us. And he's like, I've never heard anybody say that to me before, that they were already late, so they wanted to be later.
Yeah, why not?
I was like, it makes sense. I mean, like, I'm already gonna get yelled at. Like, who cares?
I got to California. I got NJP'd immediately because I didn't know who to talk to or where to go. And I was like AWOL for like 2 days. And as soon as they did that, I was like, dude, I'm out of here. Fuck all this noise.
Like I was getting out in 6 months. Like,
they put me with this platoon. I'd go to the cafeteria. I had a place off base that I stayed at for like the year I was there, and then I went home. But like, I would just have like parties. I had this place off base. I would go and just throw parties for like people in the unit that I knew from Japan, right? And it was super dope and super fun. And then I got out and I'm like, all right, see ya. I stayed in California for like a month, basically just homeless, just bouncing on people's couches and like having fun, you know. And then came home. By the time I came home from Japan, though, stuff at home was already kind of like starting to take off, so I was already like on the way out, heading home to get started on this robot stuff. So it didn't really bother me none. Then I came right home and started slinging these robots like a beast. Haven't stopped.
That's crazy.
Haven't stopped. Honestly, there's probably so many products you get off the shelves at stores that come from my robots, dude. It's insane, dude. It's wild.
So what actually do your robots do?
So I primarily stay in material handling, production, consumer good productions, case erecting, case fillers.
Oh, so you build like robots that like put shit together?
Yes, and stack things up. I build stretch wrappers. I make these automated guided vehicles, which are basically computer-driven fork trucks. A bunch of different automations, conveyor lines, stretch wrappers, robot lines, end-of-arm tooling, safety fencing, and then we install it all. We start it all up, program it all, and then continue servicing it.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, dude, it's a whole big production nowadays. It was just me, my brother, and my dad's garage, but now it's like a whole big thing.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why he's in the company of one of our own.
He said that he was,
I meant to stop by, but
playing with his
I
kid.
guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later.
Tell him to stop
We have
playing
unfinished
with
business.
his pecker.
But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Ludwig said to the Animancers as she scorched their homes.
I know you're upset, Tamertian, but don't take it out on us.
When's the
I'm
last time
furious
you
too, darling.
spoke to the VA?
That monster
about your
stole my research as she
rating?
burned my home. But
Oh,
you
it's
know
been
that
a
if this
while.
Adiran was
I
untrustworthy, I'd
had
kill him
one
myself.
back and forth, but then they
I
denied me,
apologize, Envoy.
2 times.
Eagle's Reach is a
If you have a,
slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and
claim
night.
that's already
People are
verified
hungry,
and,
and I
like,
have
paid
not
out,
slept in days.
It's much easier.
So
after,
my temper
like,
is a
5-10
powder
years
keg,
to
I'm
get it
afraid.
re-examined and
I am
adjust your
trying
rating.
not to explode. This isn't a courtesy
There are
visit, is it?
a lot of people
I
out
assume
there
you're
that
here
help,
delivering a message on
set
behalf
vets
of
up to increase
Adir.
their rating with very little work.
You have to look into
To
it.
head sharpshooter, first
Yeah,
class
man.
of
Highly
Shadow
recommend it.
Bro, I just remembered one of the things that
Ludwig
I did
wants
to
the
piss
runes
off
of
the
Naku
gunny.
Kubel.
Yeah.
Will suffer the Steel
He
Garot's
fired me
wrath,
from that training job.
just like Fior Messiverno.
One day I was sitting there.
Another
and,
shit atop the pile, then.
He comes
Not that I can
in
do a
and
damn
he's
thing
like
about it.
putting on some running
You're
shoes.
not going to
you
give
know?
in, are you?
And then go
Those
fast.
ruins are a marvel.
and then,
They're irreplaceable.
Yeah.
I know you're
And he's like,
if we give
hey,
them an inch, the Adirans won't stop until they have
me and the
everything.
officers and
But
the
even if
other,
I wanted to hand over the ruins,
and
they
she
aren't
was
in
like,
my
"We're gonna
power
go
to
running.
surrender.
You want to come?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm good." And he's like, "What do you mean, nah, you're good?" And I said, "Well, you didn't order me. You're asking me, and I'm saying no." I was like, "It'll really mess up my training. You know, today's it's
Yeah.
chest day, so tomorrow's leg day. So if I go running today, it's gonna mess up my schedule."
He's like, "You're fired."
Yeah, he came back for that run later, and I was just wandering around the building because there's nothing to fucking do, like some of the guys are like sitting on the other side of the office, like throwing knives at a fucking board. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's like
Yeah.
how like there's nothing to do.
Yeah,
So
dude.
then I'm like wandering around the building, and then he comes back and he's like, "Hey, get back in here. Where the fuck what are you doing?" I was like, I'm over here doing this and the other.
Trust
And
me,
he's like, "Oh, okay."
I am very
And then,
aware of all those
5
things.
minutes
You
later, I
might
get
even
up
say
and
I've been
leave.
fighting for those things. But there's
So where the
one
fuck
little
were you
problem.
at? And I was like,
The
"Oh, I was adding
Archmage
some guys
Ringrim has warped
to,
the very reality
to
of
the
Shadowscarp.
freaking
Let's just say
training." He's
there's
like, "What
a
training?" I was
magical
like, "They need to hit
barrier around the
rifle range
ruins
to,
now.
to become
No
corporals.
one's getting in or
And then
out
he's
without
like, what do you mean
Ringrim's
you
say-so.
stuck people on the rifle range? I said, yeah, they had. I checked. They had some
As in from
openings.
the
And he's like,
circle
hey, you
of
didn't check with me.
Archmagi?
I was like,
She's
isn't my
here?
job to make your job easier? And
very
he's like, I'm
one.
sick of your shit, and
I
took me
figured
into
you'd
the
be
officer's
excited.
office
Her
and
presence
hid
isn't
behind
a
the
good
officer
thing,
because I was
Yatsley.
getting pissed. And I was like,
She flew into the
you know,
shark's
I'm
teeth a
sick
few
of your
weeks ago,
shit. Like,
and now that area is an impenetrable
you know, like
wasteland
then,
of ice.
like I was fucking
I
buff,
heard
bro.
there's
Like
an
you know how
Adirian
big
who
we
had
were
his
getting.
mind
Like I
utterly
was
broken
big,
by
bro.
her.
Yeah,
and
dude.
He
He's
went
still
and
lost
hid
out there
behind
as
the
far as I
officer
know.
and shit.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Then, like, yeah, I'm sick of this guy's shit. And I was like, what shit, motherfucker? Like, and he was like, he's like, see, and he's like hiding behind the officer and shit. And he's like, and the officer's like, okay, calm down, Hawkins, you need to leave, you know. And I was like, all right, fine. And I left. I went and sat out there. I was fucking mad as shit. I was so mad, I was like almost to the point of crying. Like I was like shaking because I wanted to beat that dude's ass because he was just talking a bunch of nonsense. You know?
She's a perfect match for a dead
But you know, I
guard.
mean, part of it was true.
But why
but
Naku
like he
Kubek
was like
specifically?
making shit up, you know.
The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are
This is
plenty
being
of other
dead.
places to look at dream thralls.
I get it.
The circle
I
of
wanna see
Archmagi
what
don't
they
get
do.
involved unless there's something
What do
to
we have?
gain.
What do we have to
They're
do?
not really
for me to
known for
not
their
be lazy,
altruism.
you know what I mean? Like people,
Yeah.
the
Look
guys
at the
were
siege
out,
of
like
Craghold.
painting the fucking
And that was just so that
sidewalk
Lengrath could
and
try and
stuff.
show up
Like, that's
Consulate.
how boring
The truth
it
is,
was
I'm
there.
up to my neck in
Yeah, dude.
catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with
We had like
Adir,
100 people.
I've had to station
with
guards on
nothing
our
to
borders
do.
to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringrim controls them.
Yeah, it was.
And good
it
luck
was
getting an
something else.
audience with an Archmage.
Avowed is almost done downloading.
You're gonna
Yeah,
love it, dude.
absolutely no one wants to deal
Hell
with an
yeah.
Archmage. Not unless they've got a death wish.
If she doesn't want to be found, that's all
You
the
said
more
we
reason
said,
for us to go looking.
Sorry, I missed your call.
When an
Playing with
Archmage
y'all
like
and giving her
Ringrim decides they
treatment.
don't want to be
I think
disturbed,
his
they make
that's
sure
his
of it.
adopted daughter,
There
and
are
she's
rumors
sick.
she uses the bones of
Holy
the
cow.
ancient
I don't
dead
remember
to
what
guard her
though.
domain. Yes, and please, I don't need to know more. Ringrim's given me and my troops enough
See,
nightmares
he said
already.
he added me.
I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerty. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
Of course, his fucking
Good.
picture.
It
on
might
his
convince her to
account
keep you
is a
safe,
lingo
too.
Person.
One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
Does he use
How
Discord?
exciting! We're off to
He
see an
says he barely
Archmage.
uses it,
To
but-
gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Level 50. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this episode of Play With Me right here. Thanks for coming, thanks for playing with me. This was a lot of fun.